Well, let's go ahead and talk to Airhuber. Is Airhuber? Yeah.
Herr Huber?
Yes?
Yes. Ooh, what else do you know about his case?
I was wondering if you've changed your mind about telling me where Gabriel is. It's really important.
Oh, God.
No. Sorry.
Thanks.
Bitte?
Yeah, she is very bitter. You right. That's all we can do here. But let's go and check on our friendly neighborhood priest who doesn't know English, so it's going to be interesting. There's someone there.
I don't want to disturb her.
Oh, okay. But let's go back here to the... Look who's there!
Gerda's here. I wonder what she's up to.
Oh my god. Gerda was in love with Wolfgang.
Yeah, so it makes kind of what you said kind of sounded like you a biatch, doesn't it? Yeah, kind of does. But that's all we can do there. Can't really talk to her or anything. So let's head back up to Le Castle. Do. We need to go to the secret entrance. There's something we need to specifically get in order to talk to Garrett. And it's one of those things, it's one of those off things that you don't really think about what you've seen until, later. This game definitely doesn't have a lot of, I think I've said it before, there's not a lot of cues or clues as to what you're exactly supposed to be doing. Well, this is sort of another one of those moments, but not really. Need to go... Was it down? I think it was down. Yes, it leads outside into the place that's not creepy. But look, remember the roses? We need to get some. Oh, the music just cuts out. Makes a very awkward transition. Let's go ahead and take a look at the roses.
They're beautiful, but they won't last long in my coat.
That is kind of a cue.
Grace Nakamura.
Yeah, I know who it is. I needed to go back. Flargle, blargle, flargle. Come on. We need to head back. We need to get on Garrity's good side. Which, I don't know how that would be possible after some of the shit that she said. But, who knows. Apparently, Flowers is away. Oh, that lady's gone. Or wait, or is Garrity? No, yeah, she's still here.
better, don't you think? I'm so sorry. I was an idiot.
Gabriel and I, we never...
I know. It's my fault.
Think.
It's Gabriel's fault. He never tells me anything. I don't know why he didn't want me on this case.
Maybe he just...
Don't even try to make excuses for him.
Oh my god.
Still, he's up to his neck in it, I think. Will you help me out with something?
Of course.
I have to do some research on Ludwig. I want to go see some of his castles.
Take Gabriel's car. There's a map of southern Bavaria in the car. Ludwig's castles are all marked.
Thanks.
Good luck.
I'm not too sure how much of a apology that was, because it was like borderline usual angry lady with some sincerity, but still the borderline angry lady was there. But we have Gabriel's keys to his fancy dancy 90s car that looks so swag and awesome and tubular and radical and hip and other things. Why don't we just like jimmy the door now? But we can use the car now to go to where we want, so we need to go ahead and do that so we can look at... Wait, the door was unlocked the whole time. Oh. So we got three things we can choose from. Neuschwanstein, there's Rittersburg, and Herrenschmisch. That place. We can pick that place, or this place. Oh, the first place we should probably go is this place, because it looks like that's a Ludwig thing. It's got him. And Grace seems to be looking at a map while driving, apparently. It sounds like she's driving a race car. But, I don't know. So we're here.
I can't see the displays until I've gotten past the counter. I can't see the displays until I've gotten past the counter. I can't see the display.
Okay, apparently we can't see the displays until we've gotten past the counter, I guess. So why don't we go over here to the counter?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Rawr! I just feel like that's what Grace would do. Guten Tag, and then like start strangling her and slamming her head against the desk. Can I buy a ticket, please? Yeah. Okay.
Ik hätte gern eine Eintrittskarte fürs Museum.
Ja, 8 Mark für eine Ganztagskarte. So,
Danke.
bitte.
He says. Oh. Fine. Alright, we got a lot of looking at things to do. I think. Okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. I think that's the start. Is that the start? 63, 65. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the start, so.
July 3rd, 1863. Elizabeth, you can have no idea, dear cousin, how happy you made me. The hours recently passed with you in the railway carriage I consider among the happiest in my life. Never will their memory fade. You gave me permission to visit you at Ischl. If the time comes for this ardent hope to be fulfilled, I shall be of all men upon earth the most blessed.
The feelings of sincere love and reverence and faithful attachment to you, which I cherished in my heart even as a boy, makes me imagine heaven upon earth, and will be extinguished by death alone. I beg you with all my heart to forgive the contents of this letter, but I could not help myself. Ludwig.
So he had a thing for his cousin. Okay. So see, Elizabeth frequently gave Ludwig advice on royal conduct, hoping to protect him from unfavorable public opinion.
Elizabeth frequently gave Ludwig advice on royal conduct,
she's going to read that
hoping
too.
to protect him from unfavorable public opinion. March 1st, 1865. My dearest Eagle, you have not written me in a few months. I have missed you. I often try to imagine what you are doing. I hear tales that you have been on retreat and have not been seen in Munich for some time. I suspect it is this new friend you wrote up so mysteriously that takes you away from home. I hope you are enjoying yourself, my beloved, but I beg you to caution. The people need to see you at the throne. I also hesitate to suggest that what your officials do in your absence may not always be in your own best interest. You have always been a true king, but you must let the people see you to ensure that they don't forget that. E. Your dove.
So this must have been about the time that Ludwig met that one guy that he got, so that play person that he saw or whatever. You know, that one time that found out about last episode or the episode before, whatever.
Ludwig's friends were concerned for his mental state long before his arrest. June 14th, 1878. My beloved Eagle, in your last letter you spoke so movingly of your torment that I was moved to tears. What is this torment? Why won't you confess to me what is truly troubling you? You must know that I would never despise you, no matter how horrible you believe your sins to be. Please do not write such barbs to my heart by even suggesting such things. If you do not wish to confess to me, at least tell me how I can aid you. I am always your true one, your dove. In this letter, dated November 1886, Elizabeth of Austria thanks Bishop Frank for his assistance in helping her fulfill Ludwig's last wishes. She writes that she knows it was an unusual request, but she believes Ludwig had reasons of his own for wishing it to be done. She hopes that his spirit finds peace at last.
No further reference to this letter has ever been found. One can only speculate what the last wishes of a cornered and embattled Ludwig might have been.
What were his last wishes? This place is giving me more questions than answers.
You've just looked at 4 frickin' letters.
They certainly make an incredible looking couple.
She's beautiful.
One of Ludwig's few close friends was Empress Elizabeth of Austria. She was a distant cousin of the boy Prince, and he saw her often growing up. Graceful and beautiful, Elizabeth seemed to represent the feminine ideal to the younger Ludwig. Their friendship continued after her marriage, mainly by correspondence. She remained a source of stability for Ludwig throughout his life. In keeping with Ludwig's love of romance and drama, he called her the Dove, and he to her was the Eagle.
The wild stallion. Let's see, what else can we look at?
Ludwig is Prince Charming. He played the part well.
He needed, like, cut back that froey looking thing, though. So we've got... Okay, we got one exit that we can take, I think. There's that exit. Wait, is there another one? Oh, looks like there's just one. Well, let's go ahead and go through here. Wait, we can go... Oh, no, we have two ways we can go. We can go right and we can go left. Is there anything on this side? Doesn't look like there's anything on that side. Okay, well, let's go to the right first. And see what these are. The Last Days.
June 7th, 1886. A group of men arrive at Neuschwanstein Castle demanding to take the king in custody. With them is Dr. Guden, the doctor who had been in charge of Otto, the king's mentally ill brother. The men have an order for the king's arrest on the grounds of insanity. They are refused admittance by a brave group of farmers and local soldiers who have come to Ludwig's aid. They are forced to retreat to nearby Hohenschwangau. This is the first Ludwig hears of the conspiracy.
Ludwig composes a pamphlet explaining the subversive acts of the conspirators and eloquently pleading with his people for aid. The pamphlet is smuggled out of Neuschwanstein and printed, but the pamphlets are seized before they can be distributed.
He looks not happy to have his picture taken.
June 12, 1886. Ludwig knows the conspirators will return. He despairs. He asks his servant for the keys to the tower. The servant, fearing the king intends suicide, says the key is lost. Unbeknownst to Ludwig, the conspirators arrive at the castle. This time, there is no one to stop them. Ludwig is lured from his bedroom to the entry hall of Neuschwanstein on pretense. There, he is taken into custody. Ludwig is taken by carriage from Neuschwanstein to Berg, where his brother Otto had long been imprisoned. This is a great blow to the king's state of mind. While on the way, the group stops at Seeshaupt to change horses. Ludwig asks to see the postmistress, Frau Vogel. She brings him a glass of water and he says something to her. She never reveals these last words to anyone.
June 13th, 1886. At Berg, Ludwig seems cooperative and coherent. Dr. Guden writes to the government that he has Ludwig well under control. The two men go out for a walk, and Dr. Guden is so confident he dismisses the guards.
When Ludwig and the doctor do not return after several hours, a search is undertaken. The bodies of the two men are found in the lake, drowned. Circumstances unknown.
This gets curiouser and curiouser.
June 18th, 1886. Ludwig's funeral procession marches through the streets of Munich, followed by enormous crowds of mourners. The service is held at a packed St. Michael's church. Lightning strikes the church during the service, but no one is harmed.
Ludwig's body is entombed in the Wittelsbach crypt at St. Michael's. His heart is placed in an urn in the pilgrimage chapel at Altading in the Wittelsbach tradition. The urn is shown to the right. His heart is in an urn. How bizarre.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. So, Ludwig got arrested because they thought he was crazy. He wanted to... He met with some lady, told her something that no one ever knows what it is. And when he was at the insane asylum, the doctor thought he had him so under control that when they took a walk, he dismissed the guards and then they were found dead. Good times.
I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though.
It says stuff.
Oh my God. That's the sleigh from my dream.
Ring ding 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 ring ding 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 doo.
Maybe Mrs. Smith will know what my dream meant. I have to ask someone. This thing is getting too weird.
It's been weird a long time ago.
The midnight sleigh rides. Ludwig went on long sleigh rides in the middle of the night, particularly in his later years. It is said that he suffered from insomnia, headaches, and toothaches, and the rides soothed his restlessness. The sight of the king's grand sleigh speeding through the countryside of the Alps often startled the peasants and became a superstitious omen of ill fortune. I can see why. But what was he doing out there at night?
I don't know, chilling. Just said he couldn't sleep.
Ludwig's death mask. Wow.
Anything else? Anywhere else we can go? No. So let's go to this way. Wait, no. This is more of his... Oh, this is his diary.
Even after Wagner's death, Ludwig still showed signs of obsession with the composer. This letter, written in 1882 by Ludwig to the conductor of the Munich Opera, instructs the conductor to make preparations for a new Wagner opera. The conductor went to see the king as instructed. When he arrived, Ludwig was ill and refused to see him. Nothing further was ever heard of this mysterious new opera. Was it a figment of an ill man's desperate wishes?
Did I start at the wrong end? Yeah, I think I started at the wrong end.
26 July 1875. Solemn oath before the picture of the great king. Refrain for 3 months from all excitement. This oath has its binding power as well as its potency by de par le Roy, LNR, DPLR.
What excitement. I need to see more of that diary.
26 July 1874. By the power of the lily, we shall have the strength to resist all temptations throughout the whole year. Ludwig is offered a crown of laurels by the genius of immortal fame.
That's cool. Not too sure what that means.
Ludwig and Wagner. Ludwig loved the opera of his contemporary Richard Wagner. He helped support Wagner's music through much of his life. Ludwig considered Wagner a close friend, often calling him the great friend. Wagner encouraged this infatuation, some believe, for personal gain. Typical artist.
Oh, shots fired.
He looks so regal. Why would he give up all of this pageantry and become a recluse?
Ludwig is Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. The Knights of St. George was an aristocratic society dedicated to the acts of chivalry. Ludwig loved the medieval pageantry of the order in his early years, before his increasing reclusiveness drove him to abandon public appearances.
The one may never know.
Looks like it weighs a ton. Ludwig's Grand Master wardrobe from the Knights of St. George.
Yeah, that does look like it carries a lot of weight. So I think that's everything. Wait, was there something? I
wonder if these pins have any symbolic meaning.
Signets and sash pins from the Order of the Knights of St. George. These were worn on Ludwig's uniform, as befitted his rank of Grand Master. They are now the property of the Bavarian Crown Treasury.
Let's head back. So, can we look at this one? Ooh, I may check back the other side, just in case there was stuff on the walls I didn't get to see.
Richard Wagner. Ludwig's diary. Ludwig kept a diary from 1869 when he was 24 years old until his death. The diary provides a fascinating look into the mind of this tormented man.
The original diary is kept in the Royal Archives. A few entries are shown on the opposite wall.
I've got to see that diary.
I need to overact some more. I just have to do it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check the other side again and see if there's anything along this wall that I missed. Nope, doesn't look like it. So I think I checked both sides, unless I can go over here. I'm not too sure. No. Let me see. This will determine whether I've found everything or not.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Time for more angry lady discussions. Might as well just start with this.
Ist das die Ludwig Museum?
Ja, ja. Ludwig der Zweite von Bayern.
Sure.
Ludwigs Tagebuch im Museum?
Ja,
Wo kann ich Ludwigs Tagebuch hier anschauen?
die Tagebücher sind ganz persönlich. Die sind in den königlichen Archiven. Niemand darf die lesen.
Aber
Nein, niemand darf die lesen.
danke.
I'm guessing whatever that was, it wasn't the answer she was looking for. There should be one more thing we can ask.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Which I'm pretty sure that's not going to have the answer that she wants either. But, because the first one was asking, asking about the diary. And now we need to ask about the Wagner opera.
Im Museum ist einen Brief von Ludwig über eine neue Wagner-Oper.
Ja, ja, ich kenne diesen Brief.
Wo kann ich mehr von dieser Wagner-Oper sehen?
Ja, ich weiß nichts über Wagner. Das hier ist kein Wagner-Museum.
Ja, ich weiß.
In Bayreuth befindet sich ein Wagner-Museum. Versuchen Sie es halt doch, ne?
Bayreuth. Danke.
I'm guessing that we just found a new place to go that could lead to more information. Sound like something more to do with Wagner than Ludwig. Which, yes, right there, it is the Wagner Museum itself. But first, we want to head back to Rittersburg because we were given the slight clue to go and talk to our little friend, Mrs. Smith, about the dream we've been having. Or Hedwig, she's not here. Hello? Hello? Do you know where the lady is? Hey, lady!
Herr Huber?
Yes?
I need the Smiths.
Are the Smiths in their room?
Yeah, I believe so.
Could you ask them to come down, please?
Ja, natürlich.
La-da-da-dee-dee.
Now you just tell Merle what's going on.
Well, Merle, you see, the thing is, I've been having some strange dreams about some dude in a sleigh that tries to turn into a doggy.
I had a dream last night. I didn't remember it at first, but I saw something today at one of the museums.
What was the dream?
I was being chased in the woods by wolves. And I saw a sleigh. Ludwig was inside. He pulled me up, and I thought I was safe. But then he turned into a wolf.
So what do you think, Mother?
A dream of rescue is a spiritual guide dream. The High Priestess in Gabriel's cards must be linked to Ludwig somehow.
What do the wolves represent?
I'm a psychic, dear, not Freud. But the warning I got was about the black wolf, wasn't it? And the wolves in the dream. It must be the same danger.
It's so frustrating. The more I find out, the more questions I have.
Why don't you try a little communicating of your own? Ludwig's the link. Appeal to him. The answers may not come right away, but at least you'll give the guide something specific to say the next time she contacts you.
Isn't there any way that you could, you know, do a psychic reading on Ludwig or something?
To tell you the truth, I've been trying all day to make contact. But I only feel great despair. Ludwig's soul is not at peace.
I'd better go.
Anytime you need us, stop by.
And be careful now.
Cheery music for when we stop talking to the Smiths. So when we come back, friends, we will continue to see if we can find more information on Wagner, Ludwig. The dream apparently was a dream of warning. It was a reaching out of the spiritualness, I guess. Everything gets really, really strange. When we come back, we will dig some more with Grace and see maybe if Gerda is back from her excursion into the tombs. That was a weird scene. It was like sincerity and yelling at the same time. Who knows? But till then, friends, y'all take care and have a good one.